Get up and you start moving and you start getting the emphasis in the words. You get the feeling, you show emotion on some of that. Sometimes it can be pretty much embarrassment. So what we have is the secondary communication that goes with the body language. What we're trying to do here is to get your body language message across to everyone. There's ways of doing the secondary message, the secondary communication methods. It can be such as, this is important content. You have to be listening to what is being said. There is something that is, I deeply, deeply believe in this. This is something that we really must do. And then you got, this is a skill I want you all to master. I want you to do it, because this is going to be real exciting for you guys. You got that? Okay. Those are the things you got to be watching for. One of the things you should be doing, and I know I should be doing it more, probably every one of us that's a trainer, is to practice your presentation before a mirror, before someone else. Because that way you can see what you are actually saying, what you are doing. You don't necessarily want to be someone who is just kind of, and we've all heard the teachers that this is the way we're going to be doing it, and this is the monotone, and this is how we want to handle this, and this is all exciting. We've all been there. It's the emotion that you can express with your gestures, with your voice. Watch with your eyes, listen with your ears, how you are coming across. Those are the important ones. Two messages that probably say the most about it is the caring. You care about what you're communicating. You just try to get that emotion across, that you really deeply care about what your students are going to be learning from. The other is the confidence. First time out, you're going to be nervous. You may not have that confidence. That's where the practice comes in. You'll gain more confidence about the material, about how you go about doing things, about your voice, your mannerisms, and so on. So just make sure that those are the two things that come about. I skipped a part in here. Somewhere, I think you all have the Tools of a Trainer handout. Yeah, just review some of that. It goes over, you should be able to hear without having your listeners, your students strained to hear you. The acoustics in the room, account for those. This is a big room, but it seems like we got some reverberation coming off, so I think most of us can hear. Be enthusiastic, don't be sarcastic. Be clear, avoid the slang, the acronyms and so on. Most of us have been in business where that's what you do. There's slang, there's acronyms that you use. I came from IT field, where, that's full of acronyms. Where I had to meet with accountants, chief financial officer, and so on. I had to dumb it down, shall we say, for the accountants. But then they sit around and talk about the DO that's part of the PR, that's part of the PQR, that is on a 5315 form. I have no clue what they're talking about. So it works both ways. Just make sure you're careful on that. Establish eye contact. Listen. Make sure that you've got somebody out there, like was mentioned before, you can see somebody like doing this. Watch, see what's going on. Your message may not be getting through. The other thing is that on the next page is the communication self-assessment. This is for you. Take a couple of minutes, if we still have time, to go through that, review yourself. You won't be sharing this with anyone. You won't be discussing it in the big group. This is just for you so you get an idea of how you want to go about what you think of today with your presentation skills. Remember, you will be practicing this afternoon. You'll be doing something this afternoon in front of others. think about how you go about doing it. Think about what you can do to improve your communication skills.
I think that's it.